back later tonight, but I got a lot of work to do. I got to use my time wisely, so I'm going to be taking down, harvesting everything from the green tower right now. I might keep a parsley plant just because I'm not ready to let go yet. So we're going to see. I'm just going to get myself set up, and we're going to get to it. Yay. Okay, so quick summary. I know nobody's here and I'm just here by myself, but whatever. So the green tower was doing great. I had my new way of starting seedlings. Everything was looking great. And then I think I messed up by putting 6 strawberries into the grow tower, and everything else got blight, I think, because I've never had this happen with my lettuce before, where the outer leaves are kind of getting some spotting on it, they're getting some issues, and then they're kind of just like breaking off of the stalk. I've never had this problem before, so it's got to be something I introduced into the tower, something I've been doing differently. The only thing that changed was adding the microbes and enzymes, as well as adding in the strawberry plant. So I have no idea. We're gonna have to start all over again with the strawberries. We've got new lettuce already started, so that's okay. But I'm gonna try to salvage some of the parsley. Sage, I don't really use that much, so we're just gonna harvest the rest of it, and yeah, we'll see what happens with everything else. So I didn't really plan this live, so I'm just gonna get to work. I gotta get this done, and yeah, all right, so I'm gonna get to harvesting. A lot of sage here. Habitual! I'm back. I decided to come back now, empty the grow tent now, or empty the tower now, and then maybe tonight I'll wash it. That way I maximize my time. That way tomorrow I have all day to do everything else. So this is our sage. Smells great, but yeah, I'm not gonna bother trying to keep this plant just because I don't really use a lot of sage, so I don't know why I grew so much of it. There's the sage. I'm going to also harvest the basil. Efficiency at its finest. Yeah, AKA no rest ever. Just work, 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 work. Got a lot of work to do. See what I mean? Look, it just completely broke off. I don't know what the heck is going on. So we've got to get rid of that. So yeah, I was just on a live, and the live that I initially started was still going up until like 5 minutes. What? It just happened again. What the heck? Okay, but I'm back now, right? Am I back? Are we good? Are we good? I don't know what is going on, honestly. I really don't like StreamYard, so I really don't want to stream through StreamYard, but I might have to. Anybody else having YouTube problems? But yeah, we've got so much basil. Lots and lots of basil. All right, so I'm giving myself an hour to get this done. Since I signed off by accident, I've got 40 seconds on the clock so far, so I've got time. Yeah, I don't know what is going on with YouTube. It's finicky, that's for sure. But we're gonna start some new basil varieties. Lots of herbs. I'm gonna put you guys over here. Oh my gosh, this basil plant got so big. This is like the oldest plant right now in the grow tent. It's been in the grow tent for like, I don't know, maybe almost 10 months. I was gonna trim some greens, but then I got lit. What's up, Moonlit? We're taking down the green tower right now. A little impromptu live. Got work to do, so why not do it on a live? Harvesting all the rest of my basil. Gotta chop all the flowers off though. And unfortunately the lettuce is sick, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. And as for the parsley, we got root rot, so I think it's time to start some new seeds. Well, this one doesn't really have it, but maybe I'll try propagating some. All right, I guess I'll start by throwing out don't have my gloves, but oh well. I'll be right back. Oh, hey ProPyro. I decided to come back now, harvest everything, get everything out of the tower, get the tower disassembled. That way, if I decide to hop back on tonight, all that's left is to wash it, and then tomorrow we can just focus on other stuff. So yeah, look at this. Oh my god, that's so bad. I don't know what happened with the lettuce. Well, I kind of do. Just got totally messed up. What's up, Tazarello? Or I should say Taz. Yeah, we put a sick plant in the grow tower, and unfortunately it screwed everything up. We're doing a 10 preset anyways, so it's all good. Wish I had my gloves though. To We're gonna have to raw dog it without any gloves, but that's okay. Nope, it's not okay. Definitely need gloves. Nope, don't use those. Use something else. Where's my other scissors? Yes, Pro Pyro, what were you wondering? Have you actually watched the video I sent you, or too busy doing all of this? Don't bother. It doesn't bother, but I was wondering. No, I watched. Your plants are getting big fast, but I may have, if there's something specific you're trying to show me, maybe I missed it, because I am in a rush when I'm watching it. I've been so busy with this reset. I've been so busy with the reset that I really haven't been doing anything other than the reset. I'm so focused because I'm trying to get it done in a specific amount of time, you know? What the heck? It happened again. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, my live crashed again. Am I back? Am I back? Oh my gosh, I don't know what is going on. And what's up, Super Bob? I don't know if you're still here, but man, this is really messing me up. That sucks. I don't know what is going on with YouTube. I just deleted the app and I reinstalled it to clear the cache. I restarted my phone and like, I don't know what's going on. But thanks, Super Bob. Appreciate you. Thank you guys for hanging out. So what's Pro Pyro saying? The baby on almost dried out. I revived it. I know you're busy at the moment, so I don't want to take too much time. No, never. I appreciate you sharing your plants and stuff. I love that kind of stuff. So continue to share. It's all good. Yeah. I really don't know where I put my gloves though. I had one pair of gloves left that I've been stretching. I'm gonna try to find them. I'll be right back. The last pair of gloves I have. And they're too big on me too. But that's okay because this is the last thing we need to clean up. So yes, to everybody that just joined, I'm having serious issues with my streams today. I don't know what is going on with YouTube. I know a lot of people use like a third party like StreamYard. I just don't love StreamYard. And so, yeah, I'm still using YouTube, but I don't know what's going on. So I apologize. I don't know why things are so unstable, but it is what it is. Look, I don't even need to cut these off. They're literally just falling right off. I can't believe this is happening. Like I said, I introduced a sick plant into the grow tower and it screwed everything up. Now everything's messed up. So, one bad apple can ruin a bush, for sure. So now I'm also wondering if like there's something else You can hear the neighbors, right? They're like banging away. They could probably hear me too. This tent is like right against the wall. So right here, outside, like right here is the wall outside the grow tent. So it's a tight space, you guys. But yeah, so I'm actually pretty upset because now, I mean, I would have had root rot anyways because I'm not implementing the proper things in my system, which we will be for the new grow, but I don't know what went wrong. There was one major change that I made, and I don't want to make any assumptions, but there was one major change that I made, and I'm going to think it through before I vocalize it on the live, but there's one thing I really did differently that I started adding, and now I'm scared that like that's what messed up my plants. Anyways, what's up, Alex? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. Anyways, all right. So I'm giving, well, I was going to give myself an hour to get this done, but the timer keeps resetting every time my stream crashes. So let's hope it doesn't crash anymore. Fingers crossed, but I'm going to power through a little bit of this. But I'm throwing most of these plants out. They've either got root rot or something else going on. So time to start anew. I'm actually going to turn off the grow tower. This is a surface. Gotta go pick up my son from school. Have a great one, Taz. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, like I said, you guys, I'm not really going to be engaging with the chat. I'm just going to be working, but as promised, I take you guys with me. Oh, good. I'm back to my garden, too. Have a great one, Super Bob. Thank you for hanging out. Let me just put you guys over here. So, yeah, just a lot of work, man. I'm starting to get tired. I've been literally non-stop for the last several days, just like grinding to get this tent reset. And such a bummer. Like, this lettuce would have been so beautiful. See? It's so sick. It's just like I introduced a sick strawberry. I think that's the problem. And everything else is just messed up. What's up, Quantum? Thanks for hanging out. So what... Man, this sucks. But anyways, whatever. We're resetting the rest of the grow tent anyways. Have a good one, Pro Pyro. Thank you so much for hanging out. Like I said, for those of you watching, usually I totally engage with the chat, but right now I'm on a mission to get this done. So it's 3 o'clock. I got to get this empty by 3:30, and by 3:30 I have to start taking apart the grow tower. So yeah, I'll just work and talk. This is a 200 square foot grow tent where I try to grow lettuce and herbs, but because I introduced a sick or something plant, or there's a couple things I've been doing differently, and now I'm concerned that I've really just gone and messed things up. So RIP strawberry. It was nice while it lasted, but you're sick and I can't keep you. My like 10th, not 10th time, but my 3rd time trying strawberries, and I just finally was able to grow the fruit, but the fruit sucked. The product sucked. So it's just a bummer, man. But these plants gotta go. What's up, Tom? Thanks for hanging out. What's up, Germinator? Like I said, you guys, not super engaged with the chat, just on a mission to get this done, but I'm feeling really bummed now, man. That sucks. What a bummer. This lettuce was supposed to be perfect, and now it's going in the garbage. I can't believe it's just, this has never happened to me before. The lettuce is just breaking. Yeah, this is crazy. See what one sick plant will do? It'll mess up your whole system. What's up, Enoch? Good to see you. We are in the middle, or in the midst of a grow tent reset. Check it out. Bet you've never seen the grow tent this empty before. Had to take apart all my systems and clean everything out. So I have, what's up, Rebecca? So because I'm an indoor gardener, I haven't had proper airflow. I'm still very new at this and I'm still learning. And so because of my poor airflow and lack of other things that I'm not implementing, one of my plants got something called blight, which is like a fungal or a mildew disease from high humidity. And unfortunately, I had that plant in a recirculating system with other plants that were highly susceptible to blight, and then I propagated it and I put it in the grow tower, and all my lettuce started to get blight. So the only thing that managed to be okay was the parsley, but now the parsley has root rot. So we're just gonna start anew. We're gonna reset everything. We're gonna change the nutrients we're using. We're gonna change the airflow. We're gonna fix the airflow. We're going to start our seedlings in a new way. There's a bunch of stuff I'm gonna do differently. So yeah, I don't know what went wrong, but it is kind of sad. However, I have had this run going for 9 months, which is the longest I've ever had a run. This is my 3rd time growing ever, this 9-month run. Before that, I had 2 6-month runs, so this is gonna be the 4th run that we're going on to, and I've accumulated a wealth of knowledge now that hopefully this time will be much better than the last time, but whew, what a challenge. It was a lot of work. So these buckets, they're out of the grow tent now, but these are recirculating Dutch buckets. There's 40 buckets. So I had to take all of those, wash all of them, wash all of the components. Yeah, you guys can check out my shorts if you want to see the process. I've been going live multiple times a day just to take you guys on the reset journey, because it is quite a bit of work. Just change one thing at a time. Yeah, see, Taproot Tom, that's my problem. I change a million things at once, and then I don't know where I went wrong. So I have to kind of tone it down and not get so excited about things. I tend to get excited. I'm like a big little kid, you know. I get very excited and I just want to go for it. And, you know, if I know that there's a better way to do something or a change that I could make, I make it right away along with 10 other changes. And then later I'm left with no garden wondering, what did I do wrong? So it is what it is. So look at this, for example. Like, this would have been a beautiful head of lettuce, but then look, it's like just snapping right off. So I think it got something due to the environment in here. I don't know, but we're gonna disinfect, sterilize, clean everything out. Each system is going to be emptied, and this is the last one to go, so I decided to hop on a live, get this done. Tonight we're gonna wash the tower. Tomorrow we're gonna wipe down everything in the grow tent, pretty much sterilize everything, and then we'll rebuild the green tower, and we've got some seedlings ready to go in our buckets and in our grow tower. So we're prepared for our next grow. It's just, I had a great run. I can't, you know, I'm not going to be upset about it. I'm going to be grateful for it because I've grown so many things I've never been able to grow in my first 2 tries that I was successfully able to grow this time. So it's a win all around. There's so many wins this run, and even though I'm taking stuff down, it's still a positive because I've learned so much. And honestly, I've learned it the most from this community, from you guys just commenting and telling me what I'm doing wrong. I do the same and have to slow myself down. That's why I gave that advice. It comes from my own experiences. I appreciate you, Taproot Tom. Well, I'm glad I'm in good company, so thank you for saying that. What's up, Simo? Good to see you. And yes, root rot acts like that too. The way it broke off, that's, I got really bad root rot. That's the problem first and foremost, and there are many reasons for that, one of which being the water temperature. I don't have any way to chill the water in this grow tower. So that is a challenge in itself. I'm just so bummed because I just started this run. This lettuce wasn't even ready yet. And I don't know, I've read conflicting information online about whether to eat something with root rot or not. So I probably won't, well, I'm not going to eat it now. I threw it out, but I'll just throw it outside and the bunnies can eat it. So yes, so yeah, I don't know how a water chiller would work with a system like this. The reservoir's in the bottom and it's like a huge vertical tower. So that's the thing, is like these tower gardens and stuff, no slight to Tower Garden, it's just like they promote it as like set it and forget it, and that's not true. There's so much to it. It's not true. What's up, Doc? Good to see you. Check it out, Doc. The tent is empty. We've been working real hard every single day. I'm on day 4 of this reset, and I've been working like day in, day out, all day long. I've been working very hard to get everything in tip-top shape, clean for the next grow. So it's a lot, but it's all good. It's for the love of the plants. Just sucks, you know, because like I wasn't even ready. And there's so many systems to reset. I thought I was going to be able to, I thought I was in a place where I was going to be able to get away with just like small resets, like each little system, or each system on its own, like mini resets. But in this case, I have to reset the entire tent, and it's a lot of work. I heard you can make a chiller from a little mini fridge. Yeah, you probably just need like a little compressor or something. I use frozen water bottles for my jugs, for my frozen water bottle jugs for my bucket systems. And for the tower, I don't have anything I can use, so I don't know. I really don't know what, like, don't know what happened. I do know what happened, but there's got to be one main event that occurred that made this happen, and I don't know. I've got a tenacious aphid infection. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, Doc. Thoughts and prayers for Dr. Danknug's plants. That sucks. Wow, I'm so sorry. What a pain. But sending you positive vibes, and your next grow will be pest-free, I'm sure. bummer. That really sucks, man. Doing great, getting ready to cook some steaks. New York strip. Man, you're making me hungry, Taproot Tom. That sounds wonderful. All right, I'm gonna harvest most of this parsley. I think that's it for the lettuce. And I'm gonna start disassembling the tower now. I just had leftover pulled pork. Oh my God, you guys are making me so freaking hungry. That sounds incredible. All right, I'm gonna harvest this parsley and then we'll start dismantling the tower. Oh, well that sucks, but it is what it is. Like, I'm already prepared. I know that I'm starting a new grow. I already know that I'm doing a reset. It's just, sucks. The physical act of cutting the plants down sucks, you know? It's like, ugh, it like just hurts inside, you know? But let me ask you something, even though there's only a couple people watching. Would you guys say it's okay to propagate a cutting from something that has had root rot? What do you guys think? Because I want to take a cutting of this parsley plant. I have so many parsley plants, but unfortunately they've all got root rot. Is it safe to take a cutting? What do you guys think? I'm curious if it's okay. It's my own fault. I have aphids. I brought them in when I was drying my outdoor grow in the bathroom down the hall. Oh no, that sucks. I wouldn't chance it. No. All right, so there it is. Oh, it hurts, but look at these beautiful parsley bushels. As above, so below, and vice versa. Well, it's gonna get eaten anyways. I'm still gonna eat it. I read that as long as the leaves look okay, you should be fine to eat it. Try one or two. I've been eating the parsley every night and I've never gotten sick, so I'm sure it's fine. Aw, that sucks. I'm gonna miss having parsley. I mean, I've still got a lot for several days, but that's a shame. Yeah, that's my first grow ever, which was only a couple years ago. I brought outdoor strawberries inside into my grow tower, and I only rinsed them in water, and I got thrips in my whole grow tent. It was my first run ever, and it was absolutely devastating. Tapper, Tom, it's character building. I'll be fine. I meant try rooting one or two and label them so you remember which ones. That way you'd know for sure. The thing is, I'm not worried about the roots developing, getting root rot, like the new roots, because I've taken a cutting from plants with root rot before. My concern is the disease always in the plant? Like, is it always living in the plant and it'll just start to develop once the plants are in the system? I'm sure you would, but you'd have better success from a healthy plant. Always try to take cuttings from healthy plants, although I don't think root rot would affect it too badly. Yeah, like I'll show you guys quick. I know I said I wasn't gonna really engage, but I'll show you guys quick here. I took a cutting from a tomato plant that was getting the first signs of like bad root rot, but the cuttings are fine, or this is a cutting and the roots are clean, everything looks fine. So I don't know, do I want to put it in my system or do I want to just like, I don't know. these are the things I'm still learning, and so I really don't know about enough about these kinds of diseases. No, root rot, it comes from your care, not from the plant. Yeah, I know. It's because I wasn't implementing a lot of things that I should have been, and also the water temperature. And I'm sure there's things that I don't even know about that I've been doing that are incorrect. So I don't know what else I need to do. I know some sources online recommend using like hypochlorous acid. I use hydrogen peroxide, but clearly it's not working. If you clone the plant already, know it's going to be susceptible to root rot in the condition you're growing in. If you plant more seeds, you will have more of a chance of finding a plant that is. Hey, if you really want to save some and see, nah, I'm just gonna start some new seeds. Better to be safe than sorry. Like if I'm starting a new grow, I don't want to contaminate my entire system because you guys see the work that it takes. It's crazy. Root rot is not systemic. What's up, Sky Overhead? Sorry, I read your comment. I didn't even say hello. Better adapted to your grow condition. Yeah, I'm gonna start. If you plant more seeds, you'll have more. Yeah, I'm gonna start some new seeds. I think that's, you know, like with these kinds of things, it's just not worth the risk. It isn't. All right, so these leaves are kind of getting yellow, so I'm not gonna harvest that. It's like, you ever get that where you have to cut down your plants and then for a few days you feel like really bummed out? And I guess because I've been so busy doing the reset, I didn't really know why I've been feeling so bummed. And now I'm like, oh yeah, it's because my tent's empty. I can't believe it. It's heartbreaking, soul crushing. It's really too bad. But it is what it is. At least I'm getting a nice last harvest. We're surprised to be getting a hard, supposed to be getting a hard freeze. I know, I'm gonna get, we're supposed to get snow here on Saturday and Sunday. Makes me sad I had to do with my last grow and then couldn't wait for the next full moon to start another grow. I was shocked when I saw the empty tent. I know, I'm so sad. Whew. It's okay. We're not gonna get upset. We're gonna get excited because I've got new seedlings right over there, ready to grow. They're all there under that little light. We've got new seeds starting. And take some clones first to grow inside. Yes, Habitual, do it. And don't cry, do it on a live. We'll be here for moral support. I think it was before you got here, Habitual Hobbies, but I had just started cucumber plants and they got downy mildew, and I had to chop so many plants down. And I said I would do it on the live, and I couldn't contain myself, but I was so devastated because it was the first time I felt like I was getting things right. And then yeah, I fully broke down and like cried on the live, and for 3 days after, I couldn't even do a proper live. I was so devastated. There was one day where I just sat on the couch, did a live, and just pretty much cried about my plants. Is the tent almost done? What's up? What's up, Cheeseburger Royale, aka number 2 with fries? Yes, so we cleaned the floors, we washed the floors today, we washed the frames. We've got the green tower being emptied, all the buckets, lines, misters, nozzles, everything's been cleaned. Tonight I'm gonna clean the green grow tower. Right now I'm just harvesting everything. I'm gonna empty and dismantle it, and then this weekend we sterilize the grow tent, we fix our airflow issues, and early next week we start putting everything back together, putting everything back in the tent, and preparing for the next grow. Royale with cheese, right? I don't know why I said Cheeseburger Royale. What's up, Bowtie? You should have caught the disaster I just had on a live. Oh no, what happened? I'm devastated for you. I hate not being able to grow or have any plants to help me keep my sanity. Dank Nugs, it's okay. I planned it so that I'll have about, like today I cut down my last plants, and I anticipate having plants in the system already this time next week. So it'll just be a week, and I'll be so busy resetting and cleaning that hopefully I won't be too upset about it. But yes, Bowtie, tell us what just happened. I'm gonna have to watch the replay. All right, so I just had my last harvest. There it is, my last green tower harvest. These are all my herbs. I've got sage, basil, and parsley. I've got 3 different varieties of parsley. We've got forest green parsley, flat leaf parsley, and curly leaf parsley. And the basil is Genovese basil, and the sage is just regular old sage. So that's my last green tower harvest until we get some new seedlings in. So there it is, another run that's been unfortunately cut short, but hey, it is what it is. All right, so now I'm going to power through the rest. I'm going to take out all the rest of the net pots, throw out the plant, or well, we're gonna throw this out all outside, so technically compost the plant, and get all the net pots and foam collars in a bucket, and then we're gonna start taking the tower apart. So I'm going to put this over here. And I've got some really, really exciting varieties that I'm going to be growing. So you know what? It's a good thing to be starting a new grow. All right, what did I see here? Is this the grow community? Everyone in chat has names having to do with grow, etc. I feel left out. Well, we've got a lot of people that grow here, I guess. This is a gardening channel, so... Nothing bad. I was just experimenting for the first time in the garden. My phone hotspot overheated in the sun, shut me down at 68 minutes. Also dumped the camera a few times. Oh no, that happens to me all the time. I would love to put that through the Omega Nutrition Station juicer I have. Looks delicious. It is, honestly, with this kind of parsley, less is more. It is so pungent. It's so pungent. Ned, I'm live again. I decided, why wait till tonight to empty the tower? Let's do it now. Bowtie, is that a Dave's classic single? Wendy, number 2 with fries. What's a number 2 at Wendy's? Number 1? No, number 1 is a classic single. Number 2 is the Dave's double, right? Wendy's is my arch nemesis. Right. Number 2 with fries is a quarter pounder kind of person. Yes, and so am I. Sub up if you want to learn and watch deep water culture tomatoes. Taproot Tom, do you grow, like, what do you grow? I know, well, I guess you grow tomatoes as well, but what else do you grow? I know the main thing you grow. I got the same energy today. Yeah, I don't want to wait. So, all right, I'm going to power through this. So I might not engage with you guys for the next few minutes. What is up, Doc Levy? Good to see you. Happy Thursday. We are taking down the green tower. We got a case of, well, some plants are like not bad. And then here you can see we got root rot starting. So we're resetting the rest of the tent. We may as well reset everything. So I'm a little sad because for the last like 8 months straight, I've had fresh parsley every freaking day, which is just so wonderful. Double yup. Yes, nothing like a good Dave's double. What is your main event, number 2 with fries? Are you gonna do some like mukbang and eat McDonald's? No, my name is Natalie. My name is not Rose. I don't know who called me Rose. Yeah, I don't know after you said Wendy's is your nemesis. LOL. Yeah, Doc Levy, a lot of people hate on me because, you know, they're loyal to the soil, which I don't hate on. I also grow in soil outdoors, but this is because I'm in Canada and it's cold and can't grow during the winter months, and I want to be able to grow my own produce. So I decided to start growing this way, and I enjoy it, but it's still very much of a learning curve. I'm still very new at it, and there's a lot to learn. Who would have thought water temperature is so important? Listening from the garden with Natalie on my belt. Ah, thanks for the support. I understand what you meant, Bowtie. Natalie is my daughter's name. Freaking a dude awesome. Nice to meet you too, number 2 with fries. Late on my way home from grocery. What's up, MK? I came on earlier than anticipated or than originally planned just because, see, it's like the roots start off good and then root rot. So, yes, thank you for hanging out. I just grow tomatoes right now. I'm supposed to add peppers soon, waiting on seeds, but I've grown everything in dirt, you name it, from tobacco, soybeans, and corn and potatoes. Awesome. What's up, John Boy? Good to see you. So, Taproot Tom, you might be interested in all these exciting varieties I'm going to be growing. I'm going to be growing some very cool heirloom tomato varieties this next grow. I've got a bunch of seedlings. Have you ever heard of the Rebel Starfighter Prime tomato? Because that is one of the varieties. There's well, I'm sure you've heard of the Cherokee Purple, Paul Robson. I'm going to be doing pink oxheart, pink icicle tomato, green zebra tomato, Cousin Martina tomato, and this is all thanks to Les the Tomato Whisperer, who's usually in the chat. He so graciously sent me so many wonderful seeds. That is a good reason why you do hydro. Yes. Do I use RO water? No, I use distilled water. Natalie, swing by later. I start at 5 p.m. CST. Don't be a stranger, bro. My community would love you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And yeah, I'll come check you out. I don't know what 5 p.m. Central Time is Eastern, but... And I'm not sure if you're calling me, like, before you said something about a dude. You know I'm not a dude, right? Brandywine tomatoes are good too. I've never heard of that variety. I would love to grow hydro in Vermont. Would you, because you know what you're doing? No, okay, I don't know. Man, sometimes I read things on the chat wrong, and I don't know, I'm like, you know, I've had people come on here and call me a dude, so I'm like, I swear I'm a girl. Oh, man. I get a lot of weirdos on this chat, so anything is possible, but I understand the lingo. Have a good one. Number 2 with fries. Thanks for hanging out. I'll come check you out later. It was an excited dude. He wasn't calling you a literal dude. I didn't know. You guys, sometimes I'm living under a rock. I'm not a weirdo. I never said you're a weirdo. I'm saying there are a lot of weirdos that cross this chat. And so I don't know. Awkward. You know, there's things that you can't, like, sometimes I forget, like, you're live. Just stop talking. It's in your best interest to stop talking. Yeah, I said I was going to focus and not really engage with the chat. I should probably. Yeah, you tried to prove it once. Exactly, just in case. And thank you so much, Doc Levy. Appreciate you. That's why sometimes it's a little bit embarrassing when things don't go well with my grow, because you know, you have this setup, you want to be able to like live up to the setup's expectation. For what it's worth, I got you to laugh. You really did. Thank you so much for that. That's what I always say, even to people who are joining the chat, is like, I don't even care if you're laughing at me or with me, whatever. As long as you guys are smiling, that's all I care about. Positive vibes. I know I'm a weirdo. You are not a weirdo, John Boy. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day so far. I'm, all right. Am I making okay for time? All right, I gotta, you are too pretty. You know what? I've had a lot of people, not a lot of people, but I've had a few people cross by this chat and like say some odd things. So I don't know, maybe they're just trying to get a reaction. There's a lot of trolls. But thank you for saying that, Rebecca. And my middle name is Rebecca. I love that. You've got a beautiful name. That tower must have taken an hour or more to put together. No, the tower is the quickest thing to put together. If I'm not talking, if I do it on the live and I'm not chatting and I'm focused, I can get it done in about 40 minutes max. We're gonna take it apart and you guys are gonna see how simple it is. Just got a couple more plants and that's it. And then we start to disassemble. No, you're honestly, the first time I did it, it took forever. Because I didn't know what I was doing, but now I've disassembled and reassembled so many times that now I could do it with my eyes closed. I shouldn't, but I could. So yeah, this is going to be the first grow we actually do over the winter. This is going to be the first time where I'm actually using this tent for its intended purpose. Get it? Haha. See what I did there? All right, I need another vessel to put. Hang on one second. And Natalie not chatting, that'd be a boring oddity, LOL. It would be, right? I feel like silence is gonna kill people. I feel like I always need to fill the silence. That's my problem. Yeah, now things are getting intense. Do I have a video of when I set up the whole tent? No, I just started doing these lives in the middle of this grow. So that's why I'm so excited to like have you guys here for this portion because you can get a better understanding of just the setup in general and you know what the tent looks like without the plants in it. You're gonna see the full journey from start to finish. So I'm excited to have you guys here. What's up, Cavs? Welcome back. And what's up, David? Thanks for hanging out. And yes, things are getting intense because we're gonna take the tower apart right now. I think I've got 3 more net pots to take out, and then we're gonna start to dismantle. This is one of many systems in the grow tent, and this is the last system that has plants in it that needs to be cleaned. So I gave myself until 4 o'clock to get this done, and I'm chatting a little too much. So now I gotta be quiet and I gotta get this done. All right. I think I got everything. Okay. All right, so let me just get ready. All right. All right, hang on 1 second. I just need to get a bucket. I have one here, but I just done this. Okay. Okay. I'm back. So we're going to take apart the green tower. I'm not going to talk much. I'm just going to focus on getting it done. But you guys get to watch it being dismantled. All right, so first things first, I'm going to turn off the lights. Okay. I also don't need the yellow lights either, at least for now. It's not necessary. All alone in the world. All right. First thing is unscrew the lights. I'm actually going to do this without gloves on because these gloves are annoying me. up, Mo? All right. Next step. Do need a little bit of light out. Like this side. And unplug. Woo. Sorry, guys. Just trying to put you in a better spot here. This is where I should. My last pair of nasty gloves. I'm gonna actually move this. I bet that all that is expensive. Everything is expensive with hydroponic. True. Keep tilting down the camera, and you guys can't see what I'm doing. We're almost done. Almost done. Let me catch up on some chat here. Sorry everybody, I'm not really engaging with the chat just because I'm busy. Did I miss the jokes? Putting groceries away, I must have. We're actually on joke intermission. Oh my god. I love jokes, even the bad ones. Oh good, because I make plenty of bad jokes. Doc Levy, I see a lot of people make their own grow towers. It's definitely, I don't know if it's pretty simple, but I see people on YouTube do it all the time. It's a lot simpler. Yeah, Rebecca, exactly. Giant Lego. That's what I call it. It's like giant Lego. I mean, the tower's not even that dirty. Gosh, you guys, this is heart-shattering. The tent is so empty. How upsetting. Oh, man. Just don't cry, don't cry. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to cry. But I kind of feel like I want to cry. All right, so I'm just removing the pump now. That's it. I got to use a siphon to get the water out and dump it out in installments so I don't hurt myself and or make a mess. And yay, I'm done getting yelled at today. What up, Bernie? Mrs. Bowtie is in a Lego season these days. Been going for a couple of years. Wow. Oh my gosh, yeah, she would love these towers then, Bowtie. Yeah, I really enjoy Lego. I only have a couple right now. They're from the Botanical Collection. I feel like I've talked about this on the lives before, but I have the Orchid and the Succulents. All right, so that's it. We're done. 6 minutes to spare. I gave myself till 4 o'clock to finish that, so I'll just show you guys quickly. This was my last harvest. my last tower harvest for the next several weeks. So there it is. I'm so sad though. I'm so busy and focused about staying on track with this reset that like I'm not as sad as I normally would be, but normally I would be, well, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like crying right now. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually gonna cry, but I feel a little bit heartbroken. A little bit heartbroken. But that's okay. Couple more weeks. That's what I gotta tell myself. Couple more weeks. I may not be harvesting in a couple weeks, but I'll have everything set up and plants ready to go. I mean, technically I already have plants, but you know. All right, so I'll just give you guys a tour. Yeah, I've already got seedlings going. We've already got all of the seedlings over there. So, but yeah, so this is it, guys. So that tower, I'm going to take that outside. I have to wash all these components. These are the scoops that go for each plant port to kind of house additional water just in case. And it also supports the roots. I really don't know what happened. There's a bunch of things that went wrong, but now there's one particular thing that I'm questioning, and I'm like, anyways, I got to think it through. But yeah, I've never had that happen to my lettuce before, so pretty bummed out. But anyways, whatever. So here we go. This is going to go outside of the tent. I'm going to wash that probably tonight or tomorrow morning. Stay tuned. I'll take you guys with me. So yeah, normally you walk into the grow tent and we have like a flourishing grow and whatever. And now we have a clean yellow tower, an empty green tower area, empty bucket area, but everything's been cleaned. I still have to kind of work at this and scrub this. And then clean orange tower. The buckets, everything's cleaned, so that's all done. So all that's left to do is to wash this tower and then just really wipe everything down, get everything cleaned up. And yeah, it's just what happened with the lettuce. Bernie, I don't know if it, so the lettuce had root rot, but really bad root rot. And it was new, like I hadn't even harvested yet. So was it because I had the other plants in there, like the parsley or the sage or the basil? Those had been going for like 9 months, right? And I moved them from the yellow tower to the green tower. So maybe that caused it, because I know once one plant has it, it could spread, you know, and then it started to get, the leaves were affected. So I don't know if the leaves were affected because of the root rot, or if that was a separate issue. We talked about it earlier on the live, where my strawberry plant could have had blight from before, like way before, like when I had downy mildew on my cucumbers. And so introducing that into the grow tower potentially, what's up, Eddie? Good to see you. Hope you're having a happy Thursday. So yeah, even if it's on your hands. So I don't know what I did, but I got to be much more careful moving forward. So regardless, we were going to do the reset anyways, regardless. But maybe I would have kept the green tower going had that not happened with the lettuce. So whatever, like, it is what it is. I can't be upset about it. I had a really great run. So many firsts. So many new things I didn't get to grow, or that I tried to grow several times that I couldn't successfully grow fruit, and finally I did. Like cucumber, eggplant. I mean, the watermelon was crap, but I still got one. I even got strawberries, even though they were not good, probably because of the pH and nutrients and all that fun stuff. But Yeah, I got a lot of eggplant. I don't know if I already said that. Yeah, I mean, considering I only had the plants in there for a short amount of time, I got quite a bit of eggplant. I was happy with that. So I got my first dahlias. I've never grown dahlias before. I've never grown zinnias before. I had like so many firsts, so many things that I really learned from and got to experience, which was really exciting. But you know, it's one of those things where now, because I feel like I did something wrong, I'm like, oh God, do I'm concerned that now I'm gonna overcomplicate things this run, and that's I'm a little bit worried about that. So I need to like pick one source or one like system as a way of doing things, and I kind of need to like not be closed-minded, but stick to it and commit to it. A lot of the time, like I was saying earlier in the live, I make a lot of changes at once, and you know, I love to be open-minded and take everyone's advice in the chat. And you know, how do I discern good information from bad information, and how do I not ruin my garden by listening to people's advice? If anything, listening to people's advice has improved my garden and made me realize that there's like still so much to learn, but it's just I'm a little overwhelmed. So I'm an overthinker, and I think ahead, and I'm worried that I'm gonna overcomplicate this next run, but fingers crossed I won't. I mean, we're only gonna take steps to improve. So most people don't even get past veg stage. Yeah, true, calves, very true. I don't grow cucumbers anymore. Squash, I always get powdery mildew. If I do grow them, I keep them far away from other plants. Yes, I only allow myself one of those, Doc, because more than one, and it's a slippery slope, or a mildewy slope. We will help you on the next grow. You got this. Don't be sad. It's a new beginning. Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's a new beginning. I've got so many new exciting varieties. Like, it's all good. It's just, you know, you need your 5 minutes to be sad. Like, for me, I'm so connected to my plants. I just, cutting them, just like, you know, it feels like I'm, yeah, I don't know. Just, you know, it hurts. That's it. Simply put, it hurts. Yeah, I already read that. Let me be clear, any information you get from me is bad information. Not necessarily, Bowtie Life. I do have to agree, combo number 2 from Wendy's is pretty freaking good. So that was good information. John Boy. You're just up in your head. Don't overthink it. Just try your best. It's all a learning experience. Absolutely. If you want to make it simple, Master Blend makes tomato, lettuce, and strawberry specific nutrients. Actually, I honestly probably should consider that. Like I said, I'm not much of a researcher, so there are so many things or different processes that are available to me. I just don't know about them. But yeah, there's so many different things I could do differently. I never even really researched nutrients in depth, which is why I've been using the wrong stuff in my system this whole time. Not the wrong stuff, but the complicated stuff. Hash, you're the only other person I know who talks about Master Blend. Honestly, I've never heard of Master Blend. I was perfect on my first indoor grow, screwed up my second by overthinking, but my third was back on point. See, my first grow, I don't even know how I managed to grow anything. I didn't check anything. I didn't even know what pH was. I didn't own anything to check my pH. I wasn't monitoring the environment at all. Couldn't even tell you what temp things were. I was just like, should I add in a little more nutrients? Sure. And I just like add in. I wouldn't even measure. Like, I was just brutal. But I had a great grow. I mean, compared to this last grow that I had, I'm like, oh boy, if you thought that was a great grow, one harvest for 6 months is not great, but The number at Wendy's wasn't my information. True, true, true. Fair, but I've used Master Blend too. A simple A/B setup. Master Blend is great. Was going to use that before I went hydroponics. Master Blend was designed for these types of systems. It's a 3-part. Okay, I'm gonna look into it. It's called winging it. Doc, that's me. That is me. I wing everything, which is why I found myself in this situation with these systems, and now I'm like, oh God, I should have probably learned some stuff first and then gotten into it, but I just go for it. And you know what? Had I always say this, had I done the research beforehand, I wouldn't have gone for it, because I would have been like, yeah, you know what? Nah, it's too much work. But now I'm committed, and we're here. So simplifying is a good thing, especially the cores trying to complicate into 1,000 needs. Yes, I'm not simplifying is not my forte, put it that way. I complicate everything. Calves, I hope so. I honestly thought things were getting better with this grow. So yeah, I don't know. It's just because I'm overthinking now. I'm like, what did I do? Where did I go wrong? If you learn the hard way, you'll never forget. Yes, exactly. Master Blend is used commercially for lettuce, strawberries, and tomatoes. All right, well, I'm going to look into it. What is your pH? Do you prefer 6.3? Because I'm growing so many different things, I try to, that have, in the same system, that have different pH requirements, I try to stick to pH of 6. But again, that depends. Like now, I'm going to be growing just peppers in one entire system, nothing else. So that'll get its own pH and own nutrients, and I can treat that its own way. And then the second system will be like the tomatoes, the cucumbers, the eggplant, all that other stuff. But yeah, I plan on doing things differently this time. Instead of having like 10 of the same plant, have one of each variety, but really really take good care of it, for lack of a better way to explain it. I'm tired, you guys. It's been a long day. I did a lot of work today. Are we going to learn plants have feelings? Oh, Rebecca, we get into it. I sing to my plants. I play classical music for my plants every day. I hear their cries as I cut them down and harvest them. I'm just kidding. 5.8 to 6.3 for my maters. Nice. 6 pH is good starting point. Yes. Yep. So that's it, you guys. This morning we cleaned the frames of the bucket system, scrubbed the floors, and I took down the green tower, harvested everything. This morning I cleaned all the misting nozzles. Yeah, we did a lot of work, and I'm freaking tired. When the lights go off, disco balls and techno. Yeah, exactly. Especially now that the grow tent's empty, we got a whole freaking dance floor. I love taking care of plants. Me too, Taproot Tom, and now I feel sad because I don't have any. But it's okay, I'll have some soon. Yeah, you guys are still going about the Master Blend. I'm just kidding. All I see every like 6 chats is like Master Blend, Master Blend. $40 for 12 pounds of it. Too cheap. Master Blend is sterile and can be used with no oxygen, Kratky style. All right, I'm gonna have to look into it. Just need some disco lights. Oh, I've got disco lights, Tom. Isn't a 3-part calcium nitrate? Yeah, I have no idea what Maxwell Master Blend is, or Master Blend, but I'll look into it. I don't know if it's a powder or a liquid, or if it's specific to Kratky, but I think you just said earlier that it's designed for hydroponics and aeroponics, so. Oh, Maxwell coffee. I know what that is. It's actually Maxwell House. Master Blend, isn't that? I don't know. I keep thinking of Mastercraft, which is in Canada we have a store called Canadian Tire, and Mastercraft is their brand, I think, right? Mastercraft. Anyways. Yeah, guys. All right. Well, now I'm just rambling because I've just been doing too much. So I am going to take a break, store my herbs properly so that they last in the fridge, and I'm going to have some din, and then I might start cleaning the tower. Like I said, I was going to come back at 8:30. I might do that tonight just to move things along. If I can get this tower cleaned tonight, I'll be in really good shape in terms of, I really wanted to meet my goal. We started this on Sunday. Sunday is when we started the reset. Today's Thursday, and I'm still not done. It's a lot of work, but anyways, I'll let you guys know if I'll be back later. Thank you for inspiring me to clean, Natalie. Said no one ever, but you're so welcome. Happy cleaning, Tom. Nice to finally know your name. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess somebody thought my name was Rose, but I don't know. Blooming Rose, is that your name, Rose? Anyways, all right, guys. Well, I appreciate you for hanging out with me. 5 pounds is enough for a couple years. more. Oh my gosh, I'm like a slave to the lives now. I'm just kidding. No, I just hop on a live to show you guys what I'm doing so you can all see the process, because I get a lot of questions about the setup and how much work it takes. And that's why I can't even properly do the cost video, because how do I quantify or calculate my time? Like, I mean, obviously you can quantify time by time, but I mean, like, how do I calculate it? How do I, like, you know? Anyways, what's up, Dr. Green Thumb? We got a lot of docs in the house today. But thank you guys all for hanging out with me. Green Tower's taken down and finished, and that's it. I might be back tonight. I might not. I'll keep you guys posted, and we'll see you tomorrow. If not, come hang out with me tomorrow at noon, and we're going to be probably putting the Green Tower back together. So if you want to see the reassembly of the Green Tower, come hang out tomorrow afternoon. That's going to hold me accountable to get it cleaned before the live. So come hang out with me tomorrow, and perhaps I'll hop on a live if I clean it tonight, if I'm not too lazy to socialize. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging, and please don't forget to smash the like button on your way out. I'll come check you out, number 2 with fries. Thanks so much for hanging out. Yeah, Doc Goose. LOL. Oh my gosh. All right. Have a great evening, everybody. Take care. Peace.